What's up, guys? This is CJ with CJOrtiz.com and MetalMotivation.com. This is the first of a new 5-message series I'm doing entitled Changing Your Behavior. Now, this is all being shown in my Life Domination online coaching program. You can learn more about that if you visit the link below. But all this week, changing your behavior. Well, what is behavior? Behavior is the way we conduct ourselves. It's the way we respond to people and circumstances. It's the habits of performance in life that we live each and every day. Now, you might be happy with your behavior. You might not give a damn about your behavior, or you might be dealing with others who have misbehaved. Their behavior is not to your suiting. That's often the case with parents, is it not? When your child misbehaves, you want them to improve their behavior. Maybe you're married or dating someone who you wish they would improve their behavior. Maybe you have a boss needs to change their behavior. Maybe there's a boss who needs you to change your behavior. Changing behaviors, like changing habits, changing the way that we live. Well, we got to begin with some simple starting points. If your view of life is simply that we're just on a spinning ball hurling through space, the result of millions and billions of years of evolution, and you're really ingrained in that way of thinking, it's going to be a challenge for you just to imply any sort of moral reason for your behavior. So you're going to probably look at it more advantageously. Well, what behavior is better for me to get the most for me? What is the best thing for me? And that may be your governing factor. Some of you may also have a different view of the origins of life, so to speak, and so you have this higher moral cause, God or whatever, that you appeal to as a change to your behavior. Well, no matter what it may be, you do need some sort of reason, some sort of higher purpose, some sort of cause to be the impetus or the engine, if you will, behind changing your behavior. Now, in the immediate, we can find plenty of reasons to change our behavior. Consequences, benefits, losses. You might be suffering right now in a relationship because of your behavior. It's something we constantly have to work on. But the greatest challenges is the behavior that we know we don't like. The things that we do that we know we don't like. We know that they're harmful to us. Our eating habits, the way we communicate with others, the way we handle money, our laziness, what have you. Changing that sort of behavior. Now, there may be those in your life who've communicated to you and told you what they wish you would change about yourself. Well, it's not about pleasing other people. It's about you being the very best you that we can make out of you. And that's always going to be your highest calling, is it not? You've got to become everything that you have the potential to become. And to be a destructive agent, to be someone who taxes the lives and times of other people, taxes their resources, is not your calling in life. And for that, you do need to give a damn. You do need to care about how your behavior affects others. Like I said, there should be some sort of higher cause to what it is that you do. But again, the behavior that besets us the most, the things we most want to change, are those things that we know that we need to change, that we know are harmful to us or others, that we're just ashamed of. Things that, that we know that it's hard for us to have the personal confidence. It's hard for us to have the pride. It's hard for us to have the self-assurance that we need, the integrity to walk in, the peace with oneself to walk in, so long as we have areas of life that are unchanged, that need real transformation. I often say that the whole purpose to what I do is to help people, including myself, help all of us achieve real achievement and lasting change. There needs to be lasting change, not a temporary change, not something you fall in and out of. Isn't that frustrating, right? When you try to make a change in something, you get motivated to do it, you discover some principles, you apply them, you get some change. A couple weeks later, you're back to the way you used to be. That's not what I'm talking about. We want real and lasting transformation. And I believe you can get that, man. I sincerely believe that you can obtain that. It's going to take some work, right? It's going to take you learning a few things. It's going to take you making some sacrifices. But I hope you're willing to pay the price to live the kind of life that you have the potential to live. Otherwise, why are you even watching somebody like me? I have to imagine that the reason you are is because you do have a sincere and genuine desire to change your life. And there's no changing our lives unless we change our behavior, the way that we conduct our life, the way that we conduct ourselves towards circumstances, towards others, towards what we own, how we care for things. We need a transformation so that we can become whole and sound throughout. And that's what integrity means. Integrity means soundness throughout. Engineers talk about the integrity of a building. And if the building has lost its integrity, then that building is now dangerous to inhabit or use. Is that you? Are you dangerous to inhabit? Are you dangerous in the marketplace? Are you dangerous in your domestic life? Integrity means soundness throughout, that a structure is sound throughout, that there are no weak points. Now, I don't mean to say we should be striving for absolute perfection, because obviously that's impossible. But is there soundness throughout your life? Therefore, do you have real and lasting integrity? Are you happy with yourself? Are you pleased? Because really, you are the only one watching your behavior. Sure, you can fool everybody else, but you can't fool yourself. You can't fool your own conscience. Do you have, therefore, integrity? Do you live with the awareness that you are the only one that's watching and you are pleased with what you see? Well, that's what I'm talking about all this week in this 5-message series on changing your behavior. We're going to talk about some very powerful tools that you can use. Don't cost you any money. Powerful things that you can use in your life right now to experience some real and lasting change. And I mean quickly. You don't have to wait on these things. There's some real powerful things that you can use to transform your thinking and therefore transform your life. So if you'd like to see the rest of this series, you can do so in my Life Domination online coaching program. Simply visit the link below, metalmotivation.com/Life Domination Coaching. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.